What's up, everybody? It's your boy Frowns, and today I got a friend of mine with me. It's been hard to get a hold of him. It's been hard to get him out to the whip to have this motherfucking conversation. Everybody and Park and Spark family, welcome Roulette Delgato, man.
What it do, man? What's up, bro?
Hey, man, I'm really thankful.
Same.
You know, for real, man.
Absolutely.
I'm really glad you made time today.
Absolutely, bro.
I'm a fan. You've been rapping before I met you, but I've got to see a lot of your progress.
Right.
So it's cool for me to be able to get you in here and tell your story.
Absolutely.
And try to get more people to just know about you, because there's so much more about you than just music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're an activist. You're just an all-around artist, man. So I'm happy as hell to do this, man. So
same, bro.
So let's start off. Let the people know where you were born, bro.
So it's your boy Roulette Delgato. I was born in Salem, Oregon, in the women's penitentiary. My grandma came and got me, brought me to Portland. What's crazy is that they basically said, you got to come get him within the first couple of days of him being born. Otherwise, we give him to the state. And she was late. So my grandma was late. So they almost became ward of the state. So
oh, wow.
She came at the very last day, which I found out. My mom told me she came at the very last day. If she didn't come, they would have all been adopted somewhere, or who knows. You know what I'm saying? It would be a whole different scenario.
What a trip, man.
Yeah.
What a trip. So just from the beginning, bro.
Bruh.
This time you saw the daylight, man.
Right,
it was just, you was out here doing things, man, and dealing with things, man. What was that like? What was that like growing up? Were you just with grandma for a long time?
So I was with my grandma from the time I was born up until about 7 or 8. My mom came and got me and my sisters, because my 2 older sisters was already with my grandma.
Okay.
So my mom got out of prison and came and got us, and life was real. We had moved to the villa,
Okay.
prior to my mom coming to get us, staying with my grandma. Man, she had this dude, her husband, who was a monster, was doing all kind of fucked up shit to us.
Mm-hmm.
And so we went through that, and then my mom came and got us, moved to the villa with my aunt and my cousin. So we stayed out there for a minute, kind of like, grew up in the villa, soaked up the north life.
Mm-hmm.
And then ended up moving to the northeast, over to Deacon Courts, which is another staple in Portland as far as project housing goes.
Right.
And so we moved over there, and then mom was just selling dope. She was getting her money. She had a couple little odd jobs here and there, but for the most part she just sold dope. So we had to deal with that. Ended up moving to Morgan Block, and that's where things got super real at.
What block?
Morgan.
Shit got super real in the sense of just street shit, surroundings.
Yep.
Okay. Now, when did you start making music? First, when did you start making music?
Excuse me, y'all.
Park and Spark.
I started writing poetry at 12.
Okay.
And then poetry kind of turned into, once all the traumatic shit started happening, it turned into rap music. I started putting on beats, and I realized that I wanted to be a rapper. I wanted to be a singer first, and then I was just like, well, I hate my singing voice, so I started rapping.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Got a great voice, man.
Well, thank you. I feel like that now, but back then it was like I didn't like it. But so our door got kicked out. Well, I ran away when I was 12 because it was just a lot of activity going on. I kind of felt like the black sheep of the family, a little bit outcasted. I always knew I was different, and so I went through hella things at that house where I kind of felt like my mom, she knew a lot about me before I knew who I was.
Okay.
And I think that she was trying to, I don't want to say beat it out of me, but it was like, at one point, my mom sent me to Arkansas with my uncle to go on a trip with him and some of my cousins, and I got my ass beat every single day.
Damn.
For nothing. And when I look back, I'm like, why does he beat my ass every day? Like, what is this?
Still can't figure it out.
And I mean, I think I know now because some of the things he was saying to me.
Okay.
But you know, it was like they was trying to beat the man into me, or like toughen me up, you know, because they knew back then what I know now. So
the world is rough.
It's rough, bro. So, you know, I went through that, and then I think music kind of was my escape from everything I was going through. So I ran away at 12, and then the feds came and kicked my mom's door in, and then she ended up getting sentenced to 5 years in prison because for possession of dope. She got set up with a jury sting, and so after that, it was foster care, bouncing around home to home, 7 foster homes where I experienced a lot of abuse, physical, mental, sexual. It was real, bro. Like, I couldn't believe that this kind of shit was happening. And I'm thinking, like, these people are supposed to protect us, but they doing all kind of fucked up shit. So I'm going through that.
Yeah, man. As a kid, man, like, when you don't have anybody you can go to, man, that's a scary thing, man.
Yeah, bro. It really is.
So you said, you know, being around the environment of, you know what I'm saying, that a lot of street shit going on. Was that the influence that got you into music, or did you ever have a musically inclined family member or friend that you might have looked up to that kind of got you going?
Actually, yeah. So my god brother Black, he was rapping first, and I would go spend like weekends at his house with my aunt Net, R.I.P. I would go over there, and he was rapping, and I'm like, damn, he's dope. Like, I think I can do that. And so I took my poetry and started putting it on the beats.
Right.
And he's like, oh, little bro, you can really rap. You know, he was the first person to show me how to put hooks and verses together.
Oh, wow.
And how to formulate songs. So that dude really taught me how to make a song. You know, and I went to the studio for the first time with this cat named Jackin, and he took me out to damn, what is his name? I forgot the other homie's name, but another major influence in my career, because it was the first studio I ever been to, first time ever recording, and I dropped my song, and it was hella dope. And then after that, people started like knowing me from rapping at parties and shit like that, just in the neighborhood.
You got that voice.
Yeah.
You project your voice, man, and it's like, oh, that's Roulette.
Right. And so, you know, so after that, it was just history, man.
Okay. So you put poetry to the pen, and then later on, because when I met you, it was Diamond Cut.
Right.
Okay, and you was talking street shit. And I was like, ooh, this motherfucker, man, this shit sound familiar. You know what I'm saying? It was real relatable, man, to motherfuckers that came up in that, you know, the era of that shit.
Yep.
When did you transition from more poetic, you know, mind release and shit, emotional release to talking that street shit?
So my surroundings have always been the topic of my music. So watching my mom and everything that she was doing in my family. So recently I did the homie, shit, man, I can't even think of his name. That's what happened when I smoke weed, y'all. I forget all kind of shit.
Just think about it, man. Just think about it. You'll get it.
So the homie Zito, he did.
Talking about Josh Zito?
Yeah, he did a track called Dear Rose.
Dope, man. Yeah, he did. He did that shit, man. Shout out to you, bro.
And they did a contest. Him and Aaron O'Brien Smith did a contest. So if you do a Hot 16 on it, then you know, you'll be in the next remix, and then we'll do a video for free or whatnot.
Okay.
And so
that's cool, man.
It was cool. So in the song, I said, all my family's are scammers, bangers, and drug dealers. So contrary to your beliefs, I'm really from the streets, because people question like where I come from because of who I am today. And I had to remind, you know what I'm saying? And so I say that to say that back then I watched it all around me, and that was like my life. So that's kind of when I was like, you know what? I gotta talk about the shit that I'm going through and what I see. You know what I mean? So,
and you know what, you guys, just because a motherfucker ain't like this on motherfucking day doesn't mean they ain't from the streets, man. Not everybody in the hood is a goddamn killer and gangbanger, man. We got grandmas, we got churches, we got great people out there too, educated motherfucking people. So cut that shit out, man.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's when I just realized that I had to make a decision, really, because it was like, what do people want to hear from me? Like, you know, and I can really rap, so I gotta make sure like I'm saying some real shit, but also, like you said, projecting my voice back then. I didn't know how much of an influence it would have on today, like my music today, but you know, so it kind of went that route, and started doing some hood shit.
So let's fast forward a little bit. You did the Diamond Cut. You guys were out there, man. I did plenty of shows with you guys. You guys were great as fuck.
Thank you, bro.
I loved it. I had a ball performing with you guys. Then boom, New Mexico.
Man,
Holy shit.
2009, I dropped The Antidote. It was my debut album.
Yes, a great album.
Thank you, bro.
I still slap. I still got the CD.
That's what's up.
I should have brought that shit.
I think that's when people really started taking me serious. Like, oh, okay. He's somebody to look out for because he really can rap, you know.
Syllables, bro. Your syllable counting is fucking, it's among the best.
Thank you, bro. That was my butter though. Like my bread and butter was the fast flip. And so I started doing that a lot in my songs. The Antidote was full of that. And so because of that, another homie of mine, he linked me up with these cats out in New Mexico, Fast
Shout out
Records.
the homie Jason, man.
Yes.
That's my guy. That's our guy, Jason Weddle, man.
Yeah.
For life. That's my partner, man. Shout out to you, bro.
Bro, if it wasn't for him, I would have never even knew who Fat Fish was.
Right.
He plugged me in with them. They basically was like, yo, we like the album. We like the Antidote song. They sent me a beat like, yo, remix this joint. And I did that. And they was like, all right, bet. So brought me to New Mexico. I was out there just grinding, bro. Hella grinding. It was weird because I was such a newbie. And I've always had really bad social anxiety. So I was dealing with that a lot. Trying to get to know them. And I think because of that, because of like my my natural body language and behavior, they was like what's wrong with dude? Like, is he like, he's weird or like something ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Is he not comfortable around us?
Yeah, is he like not comfortable?
Are we doing something?
Exactly. So there was that, but then we got super tight.
Shout out to Fat Fish, man.
Man, shout out to Fat Fish, bro. Bundles a Billionaire.
Yeah, that's the
man, bro, like
it's been a long time.
Bro, shit was nuts, bro. That was like a situation I was in that I really could have. I definitely grew, but I could have flourished in more. But I ended up getting an agent here in Portland. This cat, who I thought was really doing shit. He looked at my contract and was like, "Yo, this contract is predatory, blah blah blah." Okay. But it wasn't. That's the thing.
He's trying to.
Yeah,
reel
bro.
you
And
in.
so I didn't realize at the time, like I wasn't thinking. I'm thinking like, okay, well maybe I can pull the two together, and we can work something out. So they came to Portland for a show. We all linked up. And they just didn't get a good vibe from dude. Like it wasn't until after we split that I was like, damn, bro, this dude is a weirdo. Like he kind of fucked up everything I had going on.
Oh, no.
And I let an outside influence fuck up my deal I had with them.
Yeah,
so,
that's part of the game, man. You're gonna find a lot of that out here, man.
Yeah.
Okay. So fast forward from that, Atlanta.
Oh man.
You went down there and did your goddamn thing. They loved you down there,
bro. They was fucking with me in Atlanta. I moved down there. I was there for about 4 or 5 months, living with my cousin. Shout out to my cuddy, Superb.
Shout out to the fam, man.
You know, and so I was down there rocking shows, making moves, rubbing shoulders, and all that. And I ended up looking for, oh, good, bro. Okay. I ended up looking for more opportunities, more shows, and things that I could put my feet in and really start growing in Atlanta. And so I found an opportunity online. And it was not what I thought. Ended up being divorce court. And so I went on there straight from Atlanta. They flew me from Atlanta to LA and flew my ex-girlfriend from Portland to LA. Yeah. And so I did this show, and that's when everything really changed. Like my whole life changed after that.
Let the people know how it changed.
So I go on the show, and my ex-girlfriend's on there with me, and I basically tell the entire world that I'm bisexual. And so at that point, that was when I really was like, oh shit, did I fuck up, or was this the right thing to do? You know what I mean? And so in my eyes, it was like, I'm doing the right thing because now I can be honest and with everybody and living my truth. But then I'm like, fuck, my music. Like, who's gonna want to support my music now?
You know
who's
what,
gonna,
though?
you know what I mean?
That's when you're gonna find out who really gives a fuck about you, man. That's when you're gonna find out who really cares about you. And you know what I'm saying? You're gonna find some cats that might fall back, but then you're also gonna find some great people that are gonna step forward.
Absolutely.
And show that ain't shit, man. You know, that really that don't make a person.
Yeah, because the way I look at it is like, I didn't lose any friends, bro. Like my real friends are still here. You know what I mean? People who really fucked with me back then that were more like associates, they're still here too. It's like, we just, you know, life is life. Everybody got their own shit going on, move on. But you can tell the difference between somebody like just not fucking with you Because just life is life, you know? So
exactly.
I dealt with a lot of that, but
it's good to weed them out anyway.
Absolutely, because the growth has been stupendous.
I know, man. Holy shit. So from there, did you stepped out to Canada?
I did. So
now, how was that? Because that was after, you releasing the information to the world.
Right.
How was that out there? How did they accept everything with you?
Oh man, that was crazy. So just to jump from the beginning of that, I had wrote this song called Dilemma, and I was singing it on my Facebook.
Great song.
Thank you, bro. And it was on my Facebook. I was singing it through a video, and I posted it, and somehow like somebody shared it, another person shared it, and like somehow the homie in Canada saw Dollar D. He saw the video, and he messaged me like, "Yo, I just seen your video. Your song is dope. Are you signed with anybody?" At the time, I was not. I was just doing me. And then he was like, "Yo,
amazing,
let's collaborate." For real, bro. It's
Y'all
just
did
nuts
some
how
great
shit
music,
works,
man.
Bro.
That shit was good.
We did some dope ass stuff, bro. I got my
and it
passport.
was out of the
just dipped.
It wasn't your just stereotypical rap music. It was like it was some real music, man. It was really good, bro. It wasn't just 16 hooks. It was some real music, man. It was cool, man. It was a good sound.
Thank you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And keep going, man. What was it like up there, man?
Canada was like some shit that I never experienced in my life, bro. First of all, the scenery was crazy. It was just like the lakes and the mountains, and I mean, bro, it was nuts. But the people there are so kind and so welcoming and loving. Yeah. Of course, you got certain attitudes don't mix, and people have egos and things like that, so things don't always work out so peacefully and great. But just the environment, everything that it was so influential on me, because that's who I am. I'm just a nice, big-hearted, caring person.
Yeah.
So seeing that with all kind of people was like, damn, bro, this is nuts. But the music we made was dope. We definitely, things kind of went south because of egos and certain things. I kind of went up there and lit the fire under that whole label, and like
you were
brought it
like
back.
a hook master up there.
Thank you.
Like you was up there blowing, bro. I was like, damn, this shit is fucking good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was cool. It was cool how you applied yourself to their sound.
Right. That was the dopest part, because we were able to infuse our sounds and make this crazy. Like, I honestly feel like we could have been one of the next big labels to really blow, because we had so much potential, but just the egos would not let it,
That's too bad, man. It
is too bad. The crazy thing is, we're all family now still, though. They're my bros. It's nothing but love. And so it's just, after that, I ended up linking up with Elite Players, my guy Faze up there in Vancouver, BC, and we was rocking for a minute. That's still my guy. Like, we still making moves and stuff. We got some stuff coming up next year, so yeah. So things are moving with that. But yeah, Canada changed a lot. Changed the way that I thought about music and how I do stuff, and it also made me more comfortable, because they're like, I let them know what was going on at the time. I'm bisexual, this and that, and they're like, oh, whatever, man, it's all love, bro. Like, it's all about that, yeah. So, do you?
Well, I'm glad, man. I'm glad that worked out, man, because being able to go around to so many places and apply your music and your sound, you're basically bringing the Northwest with you, man.
Absolutely,
so
bro.
Every time I heard some, I'm like, yeah, there's still a little bit of that Northwest in there, man. So that's dope, man, and it's cool that they got to experience you as well.
Right.
So, fast forward from there, man. Basically, I mean, you just let me know you're an ambassador, bro. Like,
oh man, so
let everybody know what you're doing right now and what you got coming up.
Dope. So coming out definitely changed the game for me, because I thought shit was gonna just fall flat on his face, but it did not. I turned everything around. I had to go back to the drawing board and rebrand, which I did, and which is great. So basically, I became the first person of color who's LGBTQ to perform, a rapper to perform at the Central Oregon Pride and Bend, which is a super liberal city. I did that. I became the first rapper, period, to perform during the Pride Festival in Beaverton, which is history making. And then I became the first local LGBTQ person of color to perform on the Motor Center stage. And
I seen that shit.
Yeah, that was like monumental.
Shirt off, didn't give a fuck.
Never.
This nigga, I said, whoa, he out there performing his fucking ass off.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, man, shout out to you for getting that. And shout out to my nephew, man, for coming up close, man. Saw Luna, man.
Hey, bro. Hey, man. Shout out to Soul Luna, bro. That's literally like the homie, bro. Like,
that's my nephew, man.
I didn't even know that, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Hey, man, that dude is a real renaissance, bro. Like, he's out there fighting hard every day, bro, during these protests. I got a lot of love for Soul Luna, bro. He's a good businessman. He put me on some shows, too. Like, we really rock. So,
shout out to his mama, Angela, and his daddy, Howard, man.
Straight up.
You know, those are my elders in the game. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot from them, man. Okay. That's his parents. Shout out to them. That's why he's such a great kid. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what do you got? I mean, where can they see you? Where can they see you in the near future?
So, my bad, I skipped some shit. So, Motor Center happened.
Okay.
And then, prior to that, I linked up with my guy, Ryan Reed, and Half-Life Entertainment. That's what we at right now.
Okay.
Super, super solid team. That's my family. Like, I love them. Ryan Reed, Carmaria, Just Wild, Canitis, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got a lot of shit coming up. So tonight, it's actually Pride weekend, it's Pride month and all that. And so tonight I'm actually going to be performing live on my Facebook for a Pride after party. And before that, it is the Portland Pride Virtual Festival, which they made me the ambassador this year. So
what day is that?
That's today.
Shit. Man,
yeah.
I ain't that quick at getting these motherfucking videos out.
No,
shit.
It's all good. So y'all will see all that, but and so yeah, we just got my album releases coming up in July.
What's the name of the album?
Superhuman 2: The Evolution.
Dope.
Yep, because the first album, Superhuman 1, was super clubby but super street too, and this new one is just like it's me to the maximum. You get so much of me and who I really am. The cover says it all. The songs itself say it. Like, it's gonna be crazy. So I'm releasing that soon. My new video comes out tonight too, Free Fall, and I'm premiering that, like a world premiere during the Pride Festival.
Okay,
live stream.
that will be at the end of this video.
Yeah.
So keep watching, because it's gonna be coming up.
Yep, that comes out tonight, and then just working, bro. The whole team got shit coming up, man. We getting ready to go to Vegas and make some moves in August. Like, just trying to stay busy, bro. You know what I mean? So,
well, I want to say that I'm truly proud of you.
Thank you.
And I agree with you. All the music that you keep making, more of you is in that music.
Right.
And that's the best kind, because that's all we want.
Facts.
Is the true artist, you know, the true person. And that's why I do this, so people can get to know the artist instead of just seeing lyrics and music videos.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? They can see a motherfucker sit down and actually just, man, be real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you being willing to come and tell all your story, bro.
Absolutely, bro.
Like, I respect the hell out of you.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you, and I hope you blow the fuck up, man. Because you know what? I'm going to call your ass and be like, can I come to the barbecue?
Yeah, facts, bro. Okay, bro. And my thing is, bro, it's just like me being from the Northwest, from Portland. Like, the way I look at it is like, when I make it, bro, all my people make it. That's just the way it goes.
That's just you anyway.
Yeah, bro.
You never shut nobody out, man.
Right, and that don't mean you gotta, you know, like, oh, come ball out, this and that. It's like, yo, put opportunities in front of people that really need them and deserve them. Like, give people, you know, so we can all really
hard workers, man. Hard workers, people willing to get their butt out there and put their feet to the pavement, man, and really try.
Absolutely. Hey, make sure you guys check out my new singles too, The One and Body on You. They're both on iTunes, Spotify, the whole nine. So check them out.
YouTube?
YouTube too, yeah.
Okay, I'll put the links down in the description.
Yep. Dope.
You feel me?
Yep.
So you guys get down in the description, get your search on. He'll be the first stuff there to click on. You guys will be able to go ahead and listen to his music, see his videos, contact him, book him for shows. You know what I'm saying? Any way you can get with them to utilize, you know, yourself and him at the same time. Do business, link up. It's important because it's the culture.
Absolutely. Hit us up. HalfLifeENT.com, HalfLife.com. Get at us.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man.
It was great to see you again. It's great to link up and have a conversation. And it was great to have y'all here watching this.
I'm high, the motherfucker.
We're high. Park and Spark, baby. We got another interview in. Family members, hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Hit the bell thing so you can get notified when I drop these. And I appreciate you guys as well. Thank you for watching. Thank you for learning about all these great artists. And you know what I'm saying? We'll see y'all soon. Peace.
Let me take you far away and show you things I know you like. I know you pray for better days. It's time to bring that dream to life. I know that you've been waiting for the world to change, but you ain't gotta wait no more. Follow me, you will see everything's meant to be. Grab my hand, count to 3. Close your eyes, take the leap. We're free, free falling. Now we're free, free falling. Do-do-do. Lay your head upon my shoulder now. Let me wipe away your tears. Hey, the blindest I can see that we're not meant to be. Held down, detained, and locked inside a cage. I know that you've been waiting for the world to change, but you ain't gotta wait no more. Follow me, you will see everything's meant to be. Grab my hand, count to 3. Close your eyes, take the leap. We're free. Oh. I'm free, free falling. Hey, you don't have to cry no more. We made it through those rainy days. Yeah, we'll be alright. When you see what I have in store, there's no more time for darkness. Let's go into the light.